Carol here from Tiny Space Health. Today we're going to go through some easy beginner Pilates, a little bit of a class, core work, tummy and a little bit of back, and there's just some nice stretches at the end. So come and join me down the floor. Because we're going to work a fair bit into the back today, I thought we'd do a little bit in the tummy to start off with, the front of the core. Okay, so just roll down with me. Okay, so I'm going to be sort of looking sideways at you guys today, but that's fairly normal, I guess. All right, we're just trying to keep the spine nice and neutral, which means that you don't sort of push it down into the floor. Just keep a nice little lower curve in the spine, or just where you feel fairly comfortable for yourself. All right, knees up, legs are up here. Of course, they're not long. And we're just going to do little crunches. We're going to use the music behind us as well. Okay, so just going to have the hands at the side, tuck my chin in, so nod my head down, and then going to go up for 2 and down for 2. So just up for 2, down for 2, just little ones. Now, if you're finding that that sort of hurts your neck at all, or your neck isn't very strong, just the other hand just holding one hand. Up, 2, and down, 2. Just little ones, just little crunches. We're not doing anything too hard, okay? Where am I? There's the beat. So, as you're doing this, you try to, as you come up, you're sort of looking through your legs here, through the knees. Just try to focus on, I'm not getting too detailed about it, okay? We're just trying to focus on not flattening that back, just up for 2. So pulling in with the tummy, just sort of bracing it a little bit. And down 2, just a couple more. Up 2, you remember it can be here. For 2, down for 2. You won't stay for here very long. For 2, and down for 2. Okay, good. They're just little crunches. What we're going to do next is what we call obliques. So we're going to work a little bit on the side muscles. So I'm going to have my hand out here by my head, and I'm just going to go towards the opposite knee with my shoulder. Up for 2, down for 2. Up for 2, down for 2. I always find it a bit easier to work with a little bit of beat behind me, because then I don't rush it. Okay, so up for 2, down for 2. Shoulder towards the knee, not this elbow coming forward, okay? Up for 2, down for 2. And I'm also not making you focus on breathing too much, just breathe as you will, okay? Don't sort of force anything, just kind of keep a nice breath going. So we go opposite side, up for 2, down for 2. Remember just the shoulder coming up towards the knee, trying to just brace in here, 2, down, 2. Not too many more. I didn't count. I should have counted, shouldn't I? But I didn't count. But it doesn't matter. Just a few more. Not doing anything too hard. Okay, hopefully. I'll give you some modifications in a bit. Up for 2, down for 2. How about 2 more? This sounds about right. Up. Oh, this is getting tight, isn't it? Up for 2. And down for 2. Okay, just have a bit of a stretch here. Have a little bit of a break. Reach out, stretch out through the tummy. I'll just do a little bit more with the abs at the front here. Just another little one. We're going to look a little bit at the lower abs, okay? So, legs are up again here. Hands at the side, And what we're going to do is, remember how I said keep that little bit of neutral spine? See if you can press it down into the floor now. So pushing it down into the floor, bracing the abs in here. We're going to lift those legs up. Okay, so lift the legs up and hold it here. That's what they call tabletop. Just see if you can hold that for a little bit. Keeping the abs nice and braced in here. Knees are a little bit apart. Or wherever you like. Doesn't really matter too much, just holding it there. So we're just going to tap, down, lift up. So opposite leg. So we're doing one at a time. Down, 2, up, 2. Now I think you've got that. If you've got that, good. Now if you're finding that too hard, start from the bottom. Just go up, 2, down 2. So, I've given you 2 little options there. If you're on the floor, you can just be here. That's the easy one, okay? I went from harder to easy, but it doesn't. 2, down, 2. Just make sure that you're alternating the legs. And the eye gaze should be up. Remember, stay with that if you want, or if you're here, just a couple more. Down 2, up 2. Down 2, up 2. Nice and slow. How about 2 more? 2 more. Okay, so wherever you are, we're on the other level or this level, just have a little bit of a break. Because we're not working super hard, we're just trying to get stuff moving. Okay. Oh, we could be working super hard. Yeah. Doesn't matter, everybody's different. Okay, point the toes, stretch the fingers. Okay, nice stretch. Okay, so we've done some abs at the front. So roll up, push up, whatever you want to do. Actually, we'll do the nice. I just want to fling myself up. But let's go here and push up. It's the nice, easy way, isn't it? Okay. I get carried away. Sometimes I just want to fling myself up and roll up. So anyway, we're going to go over this way. And I'm going to be talking to you with my head down a bit. I don't have Hannah here with me today. So she's off somewhere else. So normally I get her to do this. But I'm going to show you. We're going to come down. So we're going to start working a little bit at the back. So we're still working the core. The core is the whole area from your shoulders down to your hips. So working through here. And we're just going to start with a little, it's like a cobra in yoga, but we're going to work our back Pilates style as well. So hands at the side here, legs are long. Nose grazing the mat. Okay, so nose is grazing the mat. You're not sort of squished down here. And I always try to say to people, ice cube in the belly button. So that's when you think, oh, if I put an ice cube there, what am I going to do? I'm going to suck it in a little bit, aren't I? Yeah? Let's hope you do too. Okay, so nose grazing the mat, and then we're going to lift our body up for 2. That'll be 4. I don't know, it doesn't matter. We're just coming back down. We just wait for the beat of the next song to come in. It doesn't matter. If we just go nice and slow. So we're just lifting up, keeping the legs long, and then down. So we're trying to keep our spine in one line here. Not really pushing through the hands hardly at all, if you can. Just stay here for a second. Just shake the legs out a little bit. So we're going to do that a little bit more. Okay, ice cube. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4, up. So just using music a little bit, and down. 2, 3, 4. Always just my nose just grazes the mat. We're not relaxing down, just touching it. Okay, let's just stay there for a second. Now what we do is just have a little stretch. Okay, so hands are still at the side, just a little cobra stretch. You're going to push up through the elbows. Keeping the eye gaze forward. A little bit of a stretch through the back. And then we're going to do a counter stretch, okay? So we're stretching it this way, and then we're going to change it. So we're going to stretch it the other way. So you're going to push yourself up, and then we're going to sit back on our heels. That's they call that a shell stretch sometimes, or child's pose in yoga. Hands can be anywhere you like, but we're stretching the back another way now, the opposite way. Counter stretching. Just try to relax into that. Hands can be just here if you like. You might find that's more comfortable. I just quite like that one. Just like here, relaxing my forehead down. Don't worry, we won't be here for too long. I know some people find this a little bit difficult on the knees. Hold it. So you're going to come forward again, and we're going to work a little bit more back. Just a little different version. So if you just come down again, nice and easy down onto the mat. Okay, we're going to do it with the arms at the side this time. So we'll do a little back lift. So no ice cube belly button. Remember, nose grazing the mat. Okay, shoulders are down. And now you're going to squeeze your shoulders and lift them up. So lift them towards the ceiling. My arms come up here, my fingers are pointed long, and then I just lift up. Inhale and lift. I'm just letting you breathe as you like, okay? We're not going to focus too much on breathing in and out too much, but we just keep the breathing going, okay? Coming back down to the mat and then just letting the shoulders fall down. So they're down at the mat now, as far as you can. Okay, you can have a little rest here if you want. A little rest. Now when you do this, try not to let the legs lift up as well, so keep those legs long. Ready? Shoulders lift, and the nose comes off the mat, and we just lift up where we can, pushing the fingertips down, and keeping the head down. We're not lifting the head up here, okay? Keeping it down, keeping the spine nice and long, and then coming back down. Okay, so not too long there. Okay, little rest, have a little rest. Okay, and now we're going to go again. Here we go. Squeeze the shoulder blades up, inhale, lifting. Oh, I can't help myself, I always say I was trying to tell the breathing. Doesn't matter. Putting the fingers down at the side, pushing them down, squeezing the glutes a little bit here, and then coming back down. Okay. We'll do one more of those. Have a little rest again. Little rest. Here we go. Shoulders come up, lifting them, not up here, but up towards the ceiling. So lifting up towards the ceiling. Fingers long. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back down. Okay, just nice little back stretches, back stretches, back exercises. So we're going to go back to the child's pose or shell stretch. So we come back, have a little stretch through here. So we often don't do exercises in our daily lives that is really sort of focusing on strengthening there. So these are really good ones for just about anybody to do, really. Not too crazy hard. Okay, I'm just going to come up here for a second. I've actually got a bit of a cheat sheet in front of me, say what I'm going to do. Okay, yeah, so come back down. This one's really good for your back as well as, I won't put too many in here to get you confused, but it's just, I call it alternate arm and leg. So we come down, you can be lying down just watching me, or join in as you like. Okay, so here we go. Ice cube under the belly button, nose grazing the mat, okay, so nose is grazing the mat. So Arms are long, legs are long. Okay, they're not together, they're out, just shoulder width. And then we're just going to start with the legs. We go one leg lifts, and we're squeezing the glutes as we lift that leg. And then we're going to bring it back down. I'm not going to do the arms yet, we're just going to do one of the legs. One leg lifts, and back down. Now we're not coming too far off the floor. We're not lifting the leg way up here. It's just a couple of inches off the floor, if that. And back down again. And then we're lifting. So making sure you're alternating the feet, okay? Okay, just hold it there for a second. Just see if I can find the beat. Here we go. Up, 2, down, 2. Other leg, up, 2, down, 2. Up, 2, down, 2. If you don't like your arms there, you can just have them here. 2. Up, 2. So squeezing through the glutes and just trying to point the toes towards the wall away from you. Up, 2, down, 2. So we're working a little bit into the lower back, but we're working into the glutes. Or the butt. 2, down, 2. Trying to keep that ice cube under the belly button, so tummy pulled in tight. How about just 2 more? Okay. Good. Okay, have a little rest, We do the little cobra stretch again here, so we'll come here, and we'll just do that little cobra stretch, pushing up. Stretching up the back just a wee bit. I gaze forward. Okay. So, we're going to do the legs and the arms, okay? So alternate arm and leg this time. Ready? Come down. So, I'm going to try to get it with the music. We're going to go up, 2, down, 2. So, ice cube belly button, nose just grazing the mat, up, 2. Your head can lift a little bit if you like, but keep your head down. Up, 2, down, 2. Arms are nice and long, 2, down, 2. And 2. Excellent work. I can't see you. I can't see much at all. But I just like to say excellent work. Even if it's to myself. But I'm sure it's to you too, okay? Down, 2. Up, 2. Down, 2. Just a couple more. Come on, stay with me. Down, 2. Up, 2. Body's nice and long. Really reaching out with the limbs. Up, 2. Down, 2. I promise. Just 2 more, okay? Up, 2. Down, 2. When I say 2, I mean 1 each side. So this is the second one. Down, 2. Okay, so good. I hope you're feeling good there. Hands down. Little tiny swimmer kicks. Okay, we're going straight into the next one. Okay, head down. This is the last one here. Tiny little kicks. Come on, tiny ones. Really squeeze your glutes, squeeze your butt. Keep the legs long and strong. Heads down, grazing the mat. The nose is grazing the mat. Ice cube. Stay with it. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay. Good. Coming up, counter stretch. Remember? Child's pose, counter stretch. Coming in, having a little rest here. Hands can be here. This is a modification which is really nice. If you're more flexible, you might want to be down here. That might feel good for you. But just here is fine. I'm just sort of putting some weight on my elbows here as well. It's really good. So I'm not doing a lot of repetition today, I'm just doing a couple of exercises here and there. Now, what I wanted to show you was just a very simple plank. You do these in all sorts of classes, but I'll just show you an easy one. This is really good for the whole core, you know, your tummy and your back, everything all around here. Alright, but people get scared of them because they see people going on their toes and doing all crazy things. Possibly online, but elsewhere, or at the gym. But let's just keep it simple. Okay. So, the easiest way to do, the initial easiest way of a plank, that I do with my clients anyway, is just basically, it's sort of pretty much a cobra. You just go from here, and you come up here, and you just suck your tummy in. Because if people find it hard to be on their knees holding a plank, you can just be in this position as long as you're really pulling that belly button in, you're working. So, that's level 1. Okay, so level 2, you can stay there if you like, or just, yeah, have a little stretch, whatever. Level 2 is here, elbows. And when you do your plank, you've got to, you come forward from your knees. I'm crossing my legs. I like to cross my legs when I do this. But you've got to try to keep your spine straight. Now, if you're going up here, you're really not doing it properly. You've got to keep the spine straight and the bottom down. So I'm tucking in. I'm doing like the ice cube in my belly button as I do this. Your legs can be here, wherever. I just like to cross my legs when I do this. And keeping it in one straight line. Now when you're starting, don't go too long. That's long enough, okay? Just even if you try to do, say, 10 seconds. Gosh, my hair's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Even if you do like 5 seconds or 10 seconds at that level, and then just you build it up gradually. So, I haven't got my timer here in front of me, but let's just sort of go for maybe about 15 seconds. I'm just guessing. Alright, so coming forward with me, I like to have my hands clasped like that. I find it easier. My legs come back, and then I'm going to come forward and suck in my belly button. You can have your legs here if you like, but I like that. Holding it, sucking in the belly button, not up here. Keep your bottom down, really focus on the bottom down. Keeping your spine straight. I think we've got about 5 more seconds. If I keep talking, you probably won't even notice. So, we're going to do 3, 2, and 1. Okay, coming back, sitting back on your heels. That's good. Now, if you found that easy, make it a little bit harder next time. I'm just showing you some ideas. We're not going to go on the toes or that at this stage. We just keep it the easy version. Keep that bottom down. Look at your bottom down now. Okay, so we're nearly done. I'm just going to do a couple of stretches now. It's just some nice ideas so you can work into the core. Alright, so what we're going to do now is, so we're just going to do a cat stretch from yoga. So, sucking in the belly. I'm going to go up, but actually we're going to do it Pilates style. So you're going to think here from your bottom, okay? I'm going to go down into the, I'm actually not going to go up, I'm going to go down. So from there I'm going to go from one of my spine at a time is going to roll down. So I'm going to go cat, roll down, so my head is the last thing up. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing, starting lower spine here. One at a time, you move the spine, articulating it one at a time. So the last thing to come down is the head. So now I'm into cat. Okay, so remember knees Knees and hands are about the same width apart here. So we're cat arching the spine. And now I'm going to do the same. Lower spine first. It's going to go down first, so I'm going to try to arch the spine the other way, but one at a time. I'm really focusing one part of the spine at a time. So my head is the last thing to come up. Okay. One more. Lower spine first. It moves. One. Nice and slow. So the head is the last thing. Here we go. Head is down. And then we're just going to come back to neutral, to normal. Okay. In yoga, you'll just go up and you'll go down. But in Pilates, we sort of try to get more movement in that spine, articulate it and move around. So I like to do both. Anyway, I'm going to go back into child's pose, have a little stretch there. You know what? Time has flown. It really has. So, thanks for joining me for that little class today. And yeah, I hope to see you next time. And keep up the good work and take care of yourself. Thanks. Bye.